Tasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupaha Kadamahyam Tatati Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yuddha Padakamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavamscha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunathanvitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Dalita Shri Vishakhamitanscha Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swamini Namine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gaurvani Pracharine Nirvisesha Shunyavadi Pashatte Deshatarine Namo Mahavadanyaya Krishna Prem Pradayate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namine Kartushe Namaha Hey Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dina Bandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namastate Tapta Kanchan Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vishnuhanusute Devi Pranamami Haripri Manchakalpatarubhyasya Kripa Sindhubhyeva Chapatidanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavibhyo Namo Namah Namachim Tamani Krishna Chaitanya Rasvigraha Purna Shuddha Nityamukta Vinatam Nama Namna Nirantar Namlok Vinachvite Bhavite Krishna Hare Krishna. So we'll start studying a new book today, Shri Updeshamrita, Nectar of Instruction. Before I begin the session, I just would like to tell you that today I'll not take the session till 9 a.m. I'll not go so long. We'll just go till 8 or 8:05 because my throat is bad. Can't talk for long. But yes, next session onwards, we'll catch up completely. So, Nectar of Instruction. It's a very small, tiny book, but we can understand its importance being included in the study of Bhakti-sastri. And though it's so small, people may wonder that this book is for new people, new devotees. Like we have so many other small books of Srila Prabhupada, so generally they are for the newcomers. But Nectar of Instruction is for everyone, for all the devotees. Also for those who are new devotees. But here when we say new, it doesn't mean like totally new. It means those who are newly taking to the practice of pure devotional service. So it's not an ordinary book. It deals with extremely deep subject matters, and it has many practical and deep insights for every individual's spiritual development. Starting from Vaidhi Sadhana Bhakti, it takes you to the level of Prema Bhakti. And you know, the author of this book is Srila Rupa Goswami. So Srila Rupa Goswami had written down this book in order to instruct all of us, definitely. But actually, historically, they say that he wrote down this book to specifically instruct Srila Jiva Goswami. This is what I heard in the lecture of His Holiness Radha Govind Goswami Maharaj. He said that, you remember that incident when Jiva Goswami had debate with a person who was visiting Vrindavan, who wanted a signature on a paper that I am the most scholarly person in the whole country. And that person had gone to Rup and Sanatan, without any argument, without any debate, without any hesitation, just signed on the paper that yes, you are the winner, we lose. And then that person came to Jiva Goswami, and Jiva Goswami said, what? You defeated Rup and Sanatan? Impossible, not possible. How can you defeat Rup and Sanatan? So he said, first you have a debate with me. If you can defeat me, then I can think of, that you have a chance to even talk to Rupa and Sanatan. And then Jiva Goswami badly defeated him. So when this news reached Rupa Goswami got angry with Jiva Goswami, said, why are you in Vrindavan? Are you here just to fight and quarrel and argue with people? You have come here to serve Radha and Krishna. So why are you arguing with such nonsense people? Let them be proud of their scholarliness. At that time, then it is said Rupa Goswami told Jiva Goswami, you're not qualified to stay in Vrindavan. Leave Vrindavan. Go away from here. And you all know, Jiva Goswami went to a cave outside Vrindavan and started living there. So here, the first instruction of this book is Vacho Egam. So it is said that Rupa Goswami wrote down this to instruct Jeev Goswami. First, have control on your tongue. Then you can become a Goswami. Then you can live in Vrindavan. So he said, Vacho Egam, first control your tongue. So speech. So that's historically how the book came about. But of course, there are other, what do you say, versions of the story also. And we'll look at today in the introduction section. We'll just discuss about Rupa Goswami. Srila Rupa Goswami has a very, very, very important role to play in each one of our lives. His contribution to the sampradaya to which we belong is phenomenal. So he is the Gaudiya Vaishnava Sampradaya Acharya. We belong to a very great heritage, Gaudiya Vaishnavism. And he is the Sampradaya Acharya for this particular Sampradaya. He's one of the six Goswamis of Vrindavan, right? And he's a younger brother of Srila Sanatana Goswami. He's a direct disciple of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu instructed himself in the science of bhakti at length. At which place? Anyone remembers? At Prayagraj in Uttar Pradesh. And Dash Ashwamedh Ghat for 10 days. He was instructed. And then he was especially empowered by Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to preach the teachings of Gaudiya Vaishnavism far and wide. That is the reason why we all are known as Rupa Anugas. Rupa Anuga. Rupa means Rupa Goswami. Anuga means follower, one who follows behind, one who walks behind on the spiritual path. That's called Anuga. So the follower, he follows the spiritual life as is taught by the previous acharyas. So that is called Anugaman Karna, to follow in the footsteps. Huh? Uh, right, this word has come many times in other places also. Anugatya means one who follows behind. So we know this mantra, we chant it every time we do the class. This is a pranam mantra of Sri Rupa Goswami. Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamahyang Dadati Swapadantikam. Sri Chaitanya Mana Abhishtaha. Abhishta means very close. So Mana Abhishta means very close to the mind, very close to the heart. Abhishta means to enter inside. So what is very deep inside in the heart of in the mind of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu? Sri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam. Sthapitam means to establish. So Srila Rup Goswami, he established what is very close to the heart of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, where Yena Bhutale on this planet Earth. So he established that on this planet Earth. So Swayam Rupa, to that Rupa Goswami, what I do, I pray, I request. Kada Mahyam. Kada means when. When will that Srila Rupa Goswami? Mahyam means me. So when will that Srila Rupa Goswami? To me, what he will do? Dadati. Dadati means give. So when will that Srila Rupa Goswami give Dadati? Give what? Swapada Antikam. Swapada Antikam means a place very close to his lotus feet. Very simple meaning of this prayer. Shri Chaitanya Mano Vishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamiyam Dadati Swapadantikam. So when will Srila Rupa Goswami, who has established the innermost desire of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu on planet Earth, give me a place very close to his lotus feet? That's his special position, very, very special. So in Chaitanya Charitamrita, we get some verses where it is instructed how Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu gave all the knowledge to Rupa Goswami. This is a very sweet verse. We'll chant. Vrindavaniyam rasakeli vartam kalena luptam nija shakti mutkaha sancharya rupe vetanot punasa prabhurvidho prag ivalokashishtim. Yes, please read someone. Someone would like to read the translation of this verse. Yeah, Mukta Mataji.
हरे कृष्णा प्रभु जी दंडवत प्रणाम. Before the creation of this cosmic manifestation, the Lord enlightened the heart of Lord Brahma with the details of the creation and manifested the Vedic knowledge. In exactly the same way, the Lord, being anxious to revive the Vrindavan pastime of Lord Krishna, impregnated the heart of Rupa Goswami with spiritual potency. By this potency, Srila Rupa Goswami could revive the activities of Krishna in Vrindavan, activities almost lost to memory. In this way, he spread Krishna consciousness throughout the world. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Yes. Krishna Tattva, Bhakti Tattva, Rasa Tattva Pranta, Sava Shikhaila Prabhu, Bhagavata Siddhanta. Um, Krishna Tattva, Bhakti Tattva, Rasa Tattva. Tattva means teachings. Tattva also means principles, truths, facts. So Tattva has all these meanings, right? So here he says, Krishna Tattva, Bhakti Tattva, Rasa Tattva Pranta. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he taught what all? He taught Krishna Tattva, he taught Bhakti Tattva, he taught Rasa Tattva. Three things. The science of Krishna, the science of Bhakti, and the science of relationship with Krishna. He taught these things. Pranta. Pranta means to the end, means completely, without leaving any kind of, space or reservation. He taught to the complete end, Pranta. Sabha Shikhaila Prabhu taught everything. Bhagavata Siddhanta, the teachings, the conclusions of Srimad Bhagavatam. Uh, Yes, someone please read. Yes, Sudhir Prabhu.
Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu taught Srila Rupa Goswami the ultimate limit of the truth about Lord Krishna, the truth about devotional service, and the truth about transcendental mellows, culminating in conjugal love between Radha and Krishna. Finally, he told Rupa Goswami about the ultimate conclusions of Srimad Bhagavatam.
Hmm, very good. Right. Uh, Shri Rupa Hridaye Prabhu Shakti Sanchari Sarva Tattva Nirupane Pravina Korila. Shri Rupa Hridaya. In the heart of Rupa Goswami, Prabhu, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, what did he do? Shakti Sanjarila. He gave him a special potency, special energy, divine potency, empowered him. For what? Sarva Tattva Nirupane. So that Srila Rupa Goswami can explain. Sarva means all. Tattva means principles, teachings, truths. Nirupane. To do Nirupan means to to make it blossom. Basically, when there is a small seed and that small seed is put in the field and you put water on it, what happens is nirupana. That seed, it bursts into a small seedling. Then there's a small sprout and there is a bud and there's a flower. So this whole process is called nirupana. So Srila Rupa Goswami can take very tiny concepts and do nirupana, make them blossom like a flower. Praveen Korila. Praveen means expert. So Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu made Srila Rupa Goswami expert in the subject matter of explaining devotional service. Actually, you see, please try to understand. Devotional service or bhakti is not a subject of this world. It's a subject of the spiritual world. And we, since we are disconnected from Krishna for long, 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 long time, we cannot understand what is bhakti. For anyone in this world who has experienced lust, that also 100% 24 karat lust, that person does not have any idea of what is pure love. That person does not know what pure love is. So, in order to explain to that person what pure love is, it requires someone of great spiritual intelligence and potency. Uh, just like, if a child is not able to see the moon, so what will the mother do? The mother will say, can you see that tree? And the child will say, okay. Now can you see that upper branch? You say. And now can you see the lower branch? You say, yes. And then can you see between those two branches, there's a white circular shaped thing, shining white. That's the moon. And the child will say, oh yeah, that's the moon. So just like that, for us, what is bhakti? we cannot see. So Srila Rupa Goswami, in a very beautiful manner, has conveyed the science, the teachings of bhakti to us, so that people like us can also get some idea what is devotional service, what is pure love, what it means to serve Krishna. So this is what Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu empowered him with. Yes, Manish Prabhuji, please read.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Dhanava Prabhupada. By entering the heart of Rupa Goswami, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu empowered him to ascertain properly the conclusion of all truths. He made him an experienced devotee whose decisions correctly agreed with the verdicts of the disciplic succession. Thus, Rupa Goswami was personally empowered by Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Hare Krishna.
Yeah. And there are many more verses describing Rupa Goswami's importance. You can see this section in Chaitanya Charitamrita, Rupa Siksha, teachings to Rupa Goswami. Even in the book Teachings of Lord Chaitanya, there is one entire chapter dedicated to the subject matter. Now we move on to the next part, which is when Rupa Goswami was instructed by Srila Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to come to Vrindavan, he and the other Goswamis, they were given four primary instructions. You must have heard about it before also. So what are those four primary instructions, right? One of them was rediscovering the lost pastime places of Lord Krishna. Hmm? Where is Radha Kund? Where is Sham Kund? What is the Govardhan Parikrama Marg? What is Vrindavan Parikrama Marg? All those places. Hmm? Which are the different 12 forests of Vrindavan? Where did Krishna kill Aghasur, Putana, Bakasur? All those small details of where Krishna did which pastime, they were all discovered by them. And how would they do that? It's not that they would study the scriptures in a geographical manner and then come to know archaeologically which place what happened. They would just roam around, wander around in Vrindavan, sit below a tree, and pray to Krishna that Krishna, what pastime did you perform at this holy place, at this holy spot? And till the time Krishna would not show to them, they would just fast, they would chant, they would perform tapasya. Being pleased by their Ananya Bhakti and their desire to serve Krishna, then Krishna would reveal in their heart, oh, this is the place where I did Rasa Leela. This is the place I killed this demon. This is the place I stole butter. This is the place I broke uh, the pot of uh, butter. So this way they were revealed the pastime places and then they wrote down about it, produced it for others to know about it. His second, establishing the deities of Lord Krishna and starting his temple worship. So we know Rup Goswami would worship Radha Govindev. He made Radha Damodar and gifted it to Srila Jiva Goswami. Right? Sanatana Goswami would worship Radha Madan Mohan. So in that way, they established temples, deity worship, writing Bhakti-sastras, devotional scriptures, and finally, they would preach Bhakti Yoga, spread the message of Krishna consciousness to others, give out the message of Krishna consciousness. Some scriptures written by Srila Rupa Goswami, a lot of them, but we are just mentioning few of them, like Bhakti Rasamrit Sindhu, which we'll study after this book gets over. Vidagdha Madhava, Lalita Madhava, Ujjwal Neelamani, Padyavali, Danakeli Kaumudi, Stavamala, Lagu Bhagavatamrita, Hansaduta, Uddhav Sandesha, Mathura Mahatmaya, Nataka Chandrika. So many books. So Bhakti Rasamrit Sindhu is like the beginning of understanding pure devotional service, loving devotional service. Now, what is Ujjwal Neelamani? Ujjwal Neelamani is advanced version of Bhakti Rasamrit Sindhu, right? It takes you even to a more deeper concepts explained in Bhakti Rasamrit Sindhu. From Bhakti Rasamrit Sindhu, it takes us up to the level of prema, right? We know the goal of life is Krishna prema. So that's where Bhakti Rasamrit Sindhu takes us. But Ujjwal Neelamani, it takes you beyond because in prema also there are further advanced stages. So Ujjwal Neelamani talks about that, you know. He talks about Sneha, Mana, Rati, then he talks about Mahabhav, Madanakhya Mahabhav, all that is explained in Ujjwal Neelamani. And what is Vidag Madhav and Lalit Madhav? Vidag Madhav and Lalit Madhav is dramatic presentation of the science of rasa explained in Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu and Ujjwal Neelamani. You're getting the connection. Huh? So these two books, they tell the science of rasa, and Vidat Madhav and Lalit Madhav are dramatic demonstrations of those rasas. Mm. So actually, these four books are in itself a big subject matter. Big subject matter. So there are so many books, such books written. That's why Srila Rupa Goswami is known as Bhakti Rasacharya, the guru of rasa, devotional madhus, for his many devotional classics. Okay, some facts about his life, important dates. They say he was born in 1489. He appeared in 1489. He received instruction from Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in 1516 at Prayagraj. Then appearance of Govind Dev happened in 1535. Okay, 1514 he first met Lord Chaitanya. 1517 he traveled to Vrindavan first time. Then 1535 appearance of Govind Dev. 45 completed Bhakti-sastri Sindhu. And 64 he disappeared from this. So now there are three commentaries on this book, Sri Updeshamrita. Three major commentaries. As such, there are many commentaries, but three major commentaries. So one is the commentary of Srila Prabhupada himself, the Nectar of Instruction. Then the other is the Anuvritti Tika, which is the commentary of Srila Bhakti-siddhanta Saraswati Thakur on this book. Now, Prabhupada, he has included his translation of Anuvritti Tika in his purpose. So when we study the purpose given by Prabhupada, what you'll find is, first of all, he explains the shloka in his way, right? After he has explained the verse in his way, then he'll again explain the same verse the way it was explained by Srila Bhakti-siddhanta Saraswati. So that's why you'll find, first he has already explained Vachovegam in the first text. And then he has gone to the second, the third, the fourth, fifth, and sixth. And then again he will start with Vachovegam. So the first set of explanation is his explanation. The second set of explanation is translation of the explanation given by Bhakti-siddhanta Saraswati Thakur in Anuvritti Tika. Even Prabhupada mentions that in Anuvritti Tika, Bhakti-siddhanta Saraswati Thakur writes so. And then the third commentary which we will try to follow is Piyusha Varshini Vritti Tika written by Srila Bhakti Vinod Thakur. Okay, so these are the three, we can say, help books. One is our major study book. The two are help books that we'll take into consideration while studying Sri Upadesha Amrita or Nectar of Instruction. Okay. So I'll quickly go to the next slide, which is the so I'll take only section of this PPT, the overview of this book. Then preface, we can start in the next class. So you all know there are two kinds of instructions given in the scriptures, right? One is called do's and the other is called don'ts, right? Anukulyasya sankalpaha pratikulyam vivarshanam. Anukul means favorable. Pratikul means unfavorable. So the scriptures, they say, not the scriptures, anyone who is an instructor, a teacher, will give you two sets of instructions, the do's and the don'ts. Because that person wants you to achieve a goal. And when you are working towards achieving a goal, you always have to take into consideration of two things, do's and don'ts, right? It's a simple science, right? Do's and don'ts. Like, for example, I want to get up early in the morning. That's the goal. So then do's are what? What are the do's? Sleep on time, correct? Don't eat too much at night, right? So if you say sleep on time, that's a do. Don't eat too much at night. That is the don't. Correct, isn't it? Do not use mobile phone till late. That's don't. Correct, isn't it? Take a bath, take a shower before you go to sleep. That's a do. So you will always find the instructions divided into two two paths, do's and don'ts. Anukul, pratikul. Right? What is pratikul? You don't do that. What is anukul? You do that. So accept the favorable things and reject the unfavorable things. So in Nectar of Instruction also, Srila Rupa Goswami is giving us these two sets of instructions, do's and don'ts. What should we do? What we should not do. What we should not do is, or what is unfavorable, is explained in the first two verses, verse 1 and verse 2. That's 6 impulses. They are unfavorable for bhakti. 6 faults. They are unfavorable for bhakti. Right? Explained in verse number 1 and 2. Six impulses, 6 faults. Unfavorable for devotional service. Now, what is favorable? That is explained in 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Right? Isn't it? 6 qualities that are favorable, 6 types of association that are favorable. Respecting the Vaishnavas appropriately, that is favorable. Being careful of Vaishnava Prad is favorable. Constant chanting of the holy names of Krishna, that is favorable. Right? So, we don't do what is unfavorable and we do what is favorable. That is to be understood, correct? And then what happens when you do these two? You follow this all. What happens? Entrance into Vraja. Then you can enter into Vraja, which means you can develop that consciousness, Vraja consciousness. That yes, I'll be able to enter into Vrindavan Dham, enter into Vraja. Now, how do you enter into Vraja? What is the process to enter into Vraja? And so that is explained here, right? That is explained that you follow in the footsteps of Rajavasis. That's called Raga Anuga Bhakti. And then, since you are trying to follow in the footsteps of Rajavasis, where do you stay then? You stay in the Dham. You stay in Vrindavan Dham. You stay in the most holy place. In Vrindavan Dham, which is the most holy place. The most holy place is Sri Radha Kund. So verse 10 talks about Radharani and her connection with Radha Kund. And the last verse is you take shelter of Srimati Radharani. Then only can you stay in Vrindavan Dham. So when he talks about entering into Vraja, it means either physical or mental, in the mind. Entering into the dham in the mind is more important than entering into it physically. Correct? Right? Much, much more important. Entering in mind and entering into physically. So here in Rupa Goswami's short compilation, we see he covers all the subjects of Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu. You should know one thing. Nectar of Instruction is just a summary of Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu. Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu has more than 2000 verses. Srila Rupa Goswami has summarized that entire subject matter in 11 verses. Can you understand or imagine what kind of a genius he is? In 11 verses, he has summarized the whole teaching of Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu to give us an idea. So in this book, small book, he talks about 4 kinds of bhakti: Vaidhi, Raga, Noga, Bhava, and Prema. We'll study them in detail in Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu, Nectar of Devotion. So Vaidhi Bhakti and Raga, Noga Bhakti, they are both known as Sadhana Bhakti. Sadhana Bhakti means bhakti in practice, practicing devotional service. And then Bhava Bhakti and Prema Bhakti, they are known as Sadhya Bhakti. Sadhya Bhakti means you have already become perfect in devotional service. Sadhya Bhakti. Perfected Krishna consciousness or perfected devotional service is not Bhava and Prema. Bhava Bhakti and Prema Bhakti. So verses 1 to 7 are Vaidhi Sadhana Bhakti. Verse 8 is Raganuga Sadhana Bhakti. And verse 9, 10, and 11 are Bhava and Prema Bhakti. Okay? Yeah? Easy to understand, yes? Yeah. So, any questions so far? If yes, please quickly you can ask before we move on. Few more slides to go. If you have a question, kindly raise your hand quickly before I go to the next slide. Yes, Sudhir Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Dandavat Pranams. Prabhuji, I heard that the goal of sadhana bhakti is bhava bhakti and not prema bhakti, and generally prema bhakti is something which is to be only awarded by Krishna himself. So, can you clarify that and explain if that is true?
Yes, that is true. The goal of sadhana bhakti is bhava. We'll discuss that more in detail in Bhakti Rasamrita because that is the subject matter of Bhakti Rasamrita. But yes, the goal of sadhana is bhava. Mm. Okay, so we'll discuss detail when we're studying NOD.
Yes, Prabhu. Thank you.
Yeah, Priyatama Ganagima.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji, Dandavat Pranam. Prabhuji, our acharyas were empowered by Lord Krishna, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Brahmaji was empowered so they could understand. And it took them so long now, I assume, to even get darshan of Krishna. So we being conditioned souls, it would take forever now.
Yeah, it will take time, but it will not take forever. It will take time. But it's okay. Let it take time. I mean, we have to be patient. That's what in Nectar of Instruction we'll study. Dhairyat. We need to keep patience. We need to work on the process and we need to keep patience. So if not one life, two lives, if not two lives, three lives. But we shall get to the goal if we stick to the path of Krishna consciousness. It will take time, yes. Also depends on how much you have done in the past. But we'll have to be very patient because the goal is far away, or we are far away from the goal. But we have to keep on hoping, yes, we'll reach there. So now, Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur, he has written a beautiful song, which is basically his prayer to empower him, not him, but us, to be able to follow the instructions of Nectar of Instruction, Shri Updeshamrita. And that song is O He Vaishnava Thakura. Again, Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur is one of those geniuses who were in our sampradaya, that he could convert the teachings into songs. Right? Now, when you study Updeshamrita, you don't get what you get in this song. When you study Updeshamrita, you just come to know what I should be doing or what I should not be doing. But in this song, Bhaktivinoda Thakur reveals a secret. What is that secret? He says, to be able to follow the instruction of Updeshamrita, you need to beg for mercy from Vaishnavas. Then you can follow the instructions of Updeshamrita. Now that is a secret which Rupa Goswami does not reveal in Updeshamrita. He only tells, do this, don't do this. But Bhaktivinoda Thakur in the song, he reveals the secret that if you want to follow these instructions, you need to beg for mercy from Vaishnavas, from sadhus, from pure devotees of Krishna. Then you can follow the instructions of Sri Upadeshamrita. So he has written this song, very beautiful song. O he Vaishnava Thakura, Doya Rasagara, E Dase Koruna Kori. He's starting with this note that O Vaishnav Thakur, great Vaishnavas are called Vaishnav Thakur. Doyara Sagar, you are in an ocean of mercy. So what do you do? Hey Dase, to this servant. What do? Karuna kori. You be compassionate. You be merciful. Diya pada chaya. Give me the shade of your lotus feet. Sodho he amaya. Discipline me. Shodhan means discipline. Discipline me. Tomara charanadhari. I am holding your lotus feet. So it's begging for disciplinary actions to be taken by the Vaishnav Thakur, basically the spiritual master. And how do you discipline me? So it's explained in the next stanza. Chaya vega domi, chaya dosha shodhi, chaya guna deho dase, chaya satsanga deho yamara bosiche sange rashe. So first verse is what? 6 impulses that we should control. So it's a chaya vega domi. Chaya means 6. Vega means impulses. Domi means to control, to subdue. So please help me control my 6 vegas. Chaya dosha shodhi. Please remove my 6 faults. Chaya guna deho dase. Give me the 6 qualities required for devotional service. Chaya satsanga. Give me 6 kinds of association. Deho he amare. Bosiche sange rashe. I am sitting next to you with this hope only, with this desire only. So in this way, he covers the first 6 verses. Then, verse number 7. Ekaki amara nahi paya balam hari nama sankirtane. In Updeshamrit Rupa Goswami is saying, constantly chant the holy name. And Bhaktivinoda Thakur says, I don't have strength to constantly chant the holy name. I'm not qualified for that. I'm not strong enough. Ekaki amara nahi paya bala. I don't have that strength. Nahi hari nama sankirtane. Tumi kripa kori. If you are merciful upon me, tumi kripa kori. Shraddha bindu diya. Give me a drop of that faith. What faith? That faith that just by chanting holy names of Krishna, I'll get everything in life. Deho Krishna Namadhane. Give me the wealth of Krishna Nam. That faith you give me. And then last verse. Raganuga Bhakti. Krishna se tomar. Krishna is yours. Krishna diti para. And you can give Krishna. It's not that Krishna is yours only. You can also distribute Krishna. Tomara Shakati Ache, you have been empowered, you have the strength to give Krishna to others. Ami to Kangal. Now, if you go to a rich person and say, hello, sir, you have a lot of money, give to me some. And that person may say, you also have a lot of money, why should I give to you? So Bhaktivinoda Thakur is saying, you have Krishna, you can give Krishna, and I'm a beggar, I don't have Krishna. Ami to Kangal. I am a beggar, I'm a pauper, I don't have Krishna. Krishna, Krishna, boli dhai tava pache pache. So I'm running behind you, telling Krishna, Krishna. Just like, if there's a beggar and he wants money from you, and you're not ready to give money, that beggar will run behind you and say, paisa, paisa, money, money, please give me some money. So here, Bhaktivinoda Thakur is saying, I'm a beggar, but I'm not asking for paisa or money. I'm asking for Krishna, Krishna. Give me Krishna. Krishna, Krishna, boli dhai tava pache pache. I'm running behind you asking for Krishna, Krishna, give me Krishna. Krishna is yours. So in this way, Bhaktivinoda Thakur has very beautifully summarized the whole teachings of Rupa Goswami given in Updeshamrita in this song, O He Vaishnava Thakura. My throat is not good, otherwise I would have sung this song. So anyway, you'll get very good editions of the song online, so you can listen to it later on. You must have heard it before also. But yeah, when you know the meaning, it becomes easy to meditate on it. Okay. So we'll start the preface in the next class. My throat is going down now. So any question? Any last question? Sudhir Prabhu.
Prabhu, you mentioned there are 3 commentaries on this book, Nectar of Instruction. 2 of them are from Bhaktivinoda, one from Bhaktivinoda Thakur and Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur. So can we understand that Srila Prabhupada through his commentary has made this much more simpler and easier for the current generation when there are these existing commentaries and relevant for the modern times?
Well, the commentaries given by Bhakti-siddhanta is very short. And the commentary given by Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur is for those who are very, and not very, but those who are very serious in Krishna consciousness. So Prabhupada wanted to bring the book to the level of a basic newcomer. That's why he's giving instructions like don't eat too much and all that stuff. Bhaktivinoda Thakur, he does not have to tell that sleep on time, get up on time. But Prabhupada has to do that because times have changed. People have very bad habits, lifestyle habits. So Prabhupada is making it more simpler or relatable. That's all. But if you have read Nectar instruction once, then you want to read it again, it's always nice to read with the explanation given by Bhaktivinoda Thakur, because Bhaktivinoda Thakur then takes you to a deeper level of understanding of this book.
And that commentary is not a part of the Nectar of Instruction, no, Prabhu. You said Bhakti-siddhanta Saraswati's commentaries are inclusive in the part.
Bhakti-siddhanta?
You said that Srila Prabhupada, he included Bhakti-siddhanta Saraswati Thakur's commentaries as a part of his work. So, not Bhakti Vinod Thakur's, no, Prabhu?
Sorry, not Bhaktivinoda Thakur, what?
No, you said that Srila Prabhupada, as a part of his work on this Upadeshamrita, he has also included Bhakti-siddhanta Saraswati Thakur's commentary.
Yeah, Anuruti, yes.
And when you say now that we should also read Bhaktivinoda Thakur's commentary, then we'll have to refer to his book separately then.
Yes, he has a separate book form. There are two books. One is Piyush Varshini Tika, and then there he has written very long essays on the second and third verse of Updeshamrita. 6 favorable qualities and 6 unfavorable qualities. So that particular book is called Bhakti Aloka. So he's written one essay on each of those qualities, like Atyahara Prayashasya Prajalpo Niyamagraha Utsaha Nishaya Dhairyat. So 6 qualities, favorable, 6 unfavorable, makes it 12. So in each of those 12 qualities, he has written an essay, an article. So there are such things. Yes.
Thank you.
Okay. Shall we stop now? See you on Thursday. In the schedule, I put Friday, but maybe on Thursday. We'll study the preface. And for any one of you, if there is any exam pending, CBA, Shloka exam, OBA, kindly complete, don't procrastinate. Now, this is the second last unit of the course. After this, we'll just study Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu and then we are done with the course. So kindly don't procrastinate, complete on time and submit. All right, thank you so much. See you again on Thursday. Hare Krishna, Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Rupa Goswami Pad ki jai. Jai Gaur Premanand.